Well, the time for talking has finally arrived, and Parliament's independent MPs are ready to negotiate with two would-be Prime Ministers. The independents hold all the cards, but as yet they're not even close to deciding who they'll back. Their first step has been to issue pages of demands to both leaders. They want guarantees of stability, piles of paperwork and as many briefings as they can get to help make up their minds. Here's Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin.
Hello, I'm well, thank you.
Millions of Australians voted, but just 3 of them will decide the outcome.
Grab a seat.
Actually, she's the one who needs to grab the seats. You could think of this as a job interview, complete with CVs.
Bring a folder about what our policies and plans mean for your individual electorates.
And an unlikely selection panel.
Olympic qualifying in long jump.
The independents met the 2 applicants separately, the first round of a process that could take weeks.
I love the bush, and every time I go to a country area I think, isn't this fantastic?
A new gang of fours in town. But I assure you we act for good, not evil.
There's a lot of people in this room don't understand. You're living now in a different paradigm.
But what we've done today is put together what we believe is a bit of a preemptive pathway.
That pathway contains 7 steps. The independents wrote to both leaders with a series of demands, including reforms to political donations, advertising and parliamentary proceedings.
From the result on Saturday, we can, if we want to, move forward with real action.
They want the leaders to guarantee to serve a full term. They want a budget briefing from the head of Treasury, meetings with key ministers and their shadows, and most controversially, access to the party's policy costings.
This is a call for information, in legal terms, call for papers, and so we can start to prepare for a fair income conversation about the future of this country for the next 3 years.
We have had a productive, constructive discussion. My predisposition is to amend the conventions as necessary to facilitate the request of the independents.
The independents are united in their demands, but divided on key issues like climate change. It's a sign of how fragile their alliance could be, and the perils facing the next parliament, especially when you add the wild card of another independently minded crossbencher.
I can support the Labor Party, I can support the coalition, or I can support neither.
Every vote will be crucial. The parties are still locked on 71 each, with 3 seats in doubt. The coalition's slightly ahead in 2 of them, but both sides think Labor's likely to hang on to the Victorian seat of Corangamite. Mark Simpkin, ABC News, Canberra.